On September 9th in 1998, Insomniac Games released a 3D platformer by the name of Spyro the Dragon. Then, 20 years later, something happened.
Spyro. 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 I'm getting a little winded.
I think I smell a barbecue. Looks like I've got some things to do.
Spyro the Reignited Trilogy was released and is currently on PS4 and PC, and it will be on Xbox and Switch this September. Now, I'm going to talk about each of the games on this collection, but I'm going to do them all in separate videos. Most likely over the next few weeks, unless I want to talk about something else in the middle of these videos. So Spyro 1's remake is a great start off. The first thing we agreed with starting the story is an interview with one of the dragons who starts insulting Nasty Nork, our antagonist for the game. Angered, Nasty Nork turns all the dragons into statues excluding Spyro, and we have to release them all on our quest to stop Nasty Nork. So right off the bat, this game looks beautiful. Toys for Bob put a lot of effort into making sure the Reignited Trilogy is a one-to-one recreation of the original trilogy, so I'm not going to judge the story of these games because they're all gathered these things to stop the villain. So let's look at how the game plays. Spyro 1 is very fluid, and playing the game I had absolutely no problems with any of the controls in the first game. They did refine some of the paths the enemies take, like the thieves that now move in a more curved path, allowing them to move slightly faster. Toys for Bob also added a few things to the first game that weren't in the original. Now, if you click in on the left thumbstick, sparks will point to the closest gem in relation to you, helping you in case you get all the way to the end of the level and are missing a gem or two. They also added special items you can find that give you skill points to unlock concept art for the game as you unlock them. The concept art is pretty cool, and the challenges you have to complete range from easy to infuriatingly hard. Now, the game itself runs pretty smoothly, and I never really had any issues. I don't think I ran into too many glitches in the first Spyro game. The only one I can think of is sometimes Spyro will fly straight into the air when you spawn into a level. And the game never crashed on me while playing. And that's saying something because most of the newer games I played on PS4 crash on me at least once in my time playing. The original Spyro game is actually very easy, as the game is very simple. With only 2 attack buttons, Spyro is limited to charging in his fire breath to defeat enemies. Sure, you can jump on cannons in the second hub world, but they don't move and you don't really have the ability to defeat a lot of enemies with them. Out of all the games in the Reignited Trilogy, Spyro the Dragon is the one I know best. It also feels like the most varied in terms of level design. Each of the hub worlds, barring the last one, has the dragons redesigned to appear as part of that world. There's artisan dragons, magician dragons, soldier dragons, and swamp dragons. I like these designs because they all feel varied and unique. Toys for Bob also added the original soundtrack along with the Reignited soundtrack, which you can switch between at any time. There's also a few little things to point out, like when you breathe the fire on grass, it burns before returning to normal. And one last thing before I'm done with the first game. We also have a slew of idle animations for Spyro. My personal favorite is when he sneezes, and hopefully I'll have some form of footage for that. Spyro 1 was enjoyable 20 years ago, and is still just as good today. So how do the others fare? Well, we'll have to wait and see next time. Hey guys, just a quick reminder, if you want to support this channel, the best way is to subscribe and like the video. Also, if you want to see me review something, leave your suggestions in the comments below. And if you want to see each episode early, I have a Patreon, and it's only $1 a month to get everything early. Thanks for watching.